Hello, welcome back to In My Element. Today we're going to take a look at some questions that cover acids and alkalis. Okay, now before we get into how we're going to answer these questions, don't forget that we've got the essential Key Stage 3 science downloads that accompany our videos on our website. These will help enhance your revision and help benefit your exam results. So take a look at these at www.inmyelement-uk.com. Okay, first up then, a question on bees and wasps. Now we know that bees and wasps both sting, and they're telling you this in the question, and they use the sting as a defence mechanism, and they tell you the pH of the bee sting and the wasp sting. They've given you a picture for reference as well. So the pH of the bee sting is pH 2 and the pH of the wasp sting is pH 10. So they're asking about the pH levels of the sting and also what colour it will turn universal indicator. And this could be liquid universal indicator or it could be universal indicator paper. You need to know this. So if the bee sting is pH 2, hopefully you can recall your universal indicator pH scale, and you will be able to remember that this is acidic, and it will turn the universal indicator red. Okay, so it is acidic and it will turn the pH paper red. Okay, and then the wasp sting, we'll see whether that's acid or alkali, and that is pH 10. So this one is that it's alkaline, and it will turn the pH paper, and they accept a couple of different answers for this. You can say blue. Many of us think of purple, so you can also say purple as well. Okay, so very simple. They just want the answers. Sometimes these questions come up as tables that you have to fill in, so you can fill those in and you can just write the one-word answers. That's fine. Okay, second up, we've got some samples of substances, and they're miscellaneous substances. Okay, and it says here sample W, X, Y and Z, and it gives the pH value. Now sometimes they'll give these, it might be pH 8.5, might be 7.5, but these are whole numbers today. So which sample is acidic? They're expecting you to recall again the pH scale, and hopefully you remember that the lower the value on the pH scale, the more acidic. So we take a little look at the values, and the lowest number on there is pH 4. So some people make the mistake of writing the number in here. If you do that, also write the letter, because it is the letter that gives you the sample answer. Okay, it's the letter that they're looking for. So in that case, they want Z. So the next one, which sample is neutral? So that's in the middle of our pH scale, and we are going from 1 to 14. So we should be remembering always that the sample neutral, it has a pH of 7. So we would write X. Okay, and then which sample is alkaline? So the most alkaline sample here is Y with 12. Now, which are the two samples that will react in a neutralisation reaction? So you want the most acidic and the most alkali to neutralise one another. So you're going to have sample Z and sample Y, okay? And that's because, let me get rid of that for a minute. That's because you want the two extremes, okay? So that would be Z and Y for that. So it's quite simple. You're just filling in a gap. Again, that could be another one in a table, but here we're just writing in answers with the letters, okay? They just want letters. And it could be, for this question here, that could be a 2-mark question, so you get 1 mark for each one. It's more likely to be a 1-mark question where you have to put both answers in. Okay, and finally, so you've got here the universal indicator paper is used to show if a solution is acidic, alkaline or neutral. And they've given you the scale here of the colours. They haven't given you the colours visually, but they've written them. So anything that's red is pH 0 to 4, orange 5, yellow 6, green 7, blue is 8 to 10 and purple is 11 to 12. And then the question says, for the following substances, record whether they are acidic, alkaline or neutral. So apple juice turned the indicator paper red. So you're going to look here and you know that's pH 0 to 4. So hopefully you remember that that is an acid. Okay. And then toilet bleach turned indicator purple. Indicator paper purple. So which pH is that? Okay, so that's going to be 11 to 12. So we know that is an alkaline. Okay. Toothpaste turned it blue. So we've got here alkaline. Now some people might be inclined here to write the phrase weak alkaline. And that's okay. But the marking point will be for the alkaline bit. Okay, semi-skimmed milk turned indicator paper yellow. So here we would write weak acid, okay? And then they're asking which substance out of those is the most acidic. Now, because you've written acid for semi-skimmed milk and apple juice, you need to look back at the colours, red and yellow. So we're looking here, okay? And as the apple juice turned it red, and that's for a pH of 0 to 4, but the milk turned it to yellow, the most acidic is going to be the apple juice. Okay, these are quite straightforward questions in terms of interpreting information, but you've still got to remember which you've got to interpret it and say acid or alkali. So which pH is acid, which pH is alkali. That's really important. Okay, right, we hope that helps and we'll see you again soon. To find out about In My Element and learn how it can help you, check out our website, which is on the screen now, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's lots more free lessons and resources available.